Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to our latest video. We thought we'd live stream this just in case because it's easier to edit and stuff, and plus we've done the live stream last couple of weeks, and yeah, it's been
just last week, wasn't it?
Was it just last week? I think I've done it 2 weeks now. I'm not sure. I can't be sure. I think maybe it was. I remember last week. Yeah, I remember I was on last week. But I think I was on the week before as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think people might remember. Some people might remember what happened last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hi to George, Wally Sheds in the chat,
Yep.
Stephen Bennett, Peter Cummins, and Jay Burke. Hi guys.
Hello.
Thanks for popping in. So yeah, we just thought we'd do like a little sales video. I think we're gonna try to keep it to a Monday.
Yeah, we're going to try and do a video on a Monday.
Yeah.
Probably around this time.
Yeah. And
between 12:30 and 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's not going to be like always with Beck as well.
I'm only here this week because I'm sharing some sales this week.
Yeah, so if we have some sales that we will both want to share, then we'll both be here. Otherwise, it will just be me sharing sales.
I've had a few more people come in.
Yeah.
So we've got Karen.
Hi,
Karen.
Louise, Bobby, Chrissy. Deal City as well.
So, hello to everyone.
We've tried to keep it. Adam says hi, or am I late for the Monday meeting?
We've already had that.
Yeah, we've had
morning.
our meeting. Yeah, it's quite good. It's quite good.
It was a good one today.
It was a good one. Yeah. We've definitely got some goals.
Your chair keeps squeaking. It's my chair. Yeah.
We've definitely got some goals to aim for, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely. It was very productive meeting this morning. So pretty happy.
But we're not going to go into that.
No.
That's for us, right?
No.
Okay, guys. So we're not going to babble on too much. We'll get on with the sales. We've tried to pick stuff out which isn't all just parts and things because it gets
We wanted to try and make it a little bit different because we know that like we're selling the RC parts and we do share bits and pieces from the RC haul in the sales, and even in the chinwag sometimes we will mention it a few times maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully you'll get a bit more.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like something a bit different.
Exactly. Shop Windows is in here. So is Hugh, Kelvin, Morgan, Ryan has popped in as well.
Hello.
What have I missed? Mod in the house, lol. Yes. Joan says hi. Hi peeps, treating self to lunch out. Oh, that must be nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Behave everyone. Ryan's there. Tap Peddler has joined us as well. Okay. Peter Cummins question: when do you reckon your RC haul will sell out / stop giving you sales?
I think it's going to be a long time.
Yeah,
we've got so much stock.
Believe it or not, guys, there's actually still like a lot of things that we haven't gotten round to listing.
And Zahir's on purposely trying not to tell me what else is left.
Yeah, well, Beck's getting to the end of the Thunder Tiger stuff, which
I'm hoping that box is going to be done by the end of this week.
But we do actually have. We've still got a significant amount of stuff to list.
We do.
Parts wise, so I don't think we're going to be running out anytime soon.
No.
But also, we've now got we've got a potential contact.
Which means that
if we wanted more stuff, we can get more.
Yeah.
It's
not on the same sort of scale, and not the same sort of.
Well, more kind of like the recent stuff we've got, and like the cars and whatever. So, I'm just gonna make it. Like, we've still got plenty of profit to go there, and to be honest with you, like I said, we can get more if we need to, but we've still got stuff left to list. I actually pulled something really cool out of the shed I can show you guys. This is really annoying though. Okay. This thing has been.
I think I'm gonna move because I don't want to get hit over the head.
Okay. That thing has been in. Alright, can you see that? That's really cool. It's a big RC. This thing. I should put it here like that.
Yeah, that'll be better.
You can see that back there.
Yeah.
That's like a really cool tank. And that thing's been sat in the shed for ages, because when I got it, I thought, it looks like it's been played with. So I thought I haven't got time to test it and everything. I was listing, we were getting all the new in packet stuff ready.
You put it
so
in
I
the
put
shed,
it in the shed,
didn't you?
and it had a box as well. And unfortunately, we've had like a leak in the shed where, like recently, like the winds blew stuff off.
We had really terrible winds, and basically
it blew the cladding off,
like the felt
the
off
roof,
the shed, and it's just a middle section that went.
But it
and
rained.
It's not been too bad, but it rained really heavy.
And it completely made the packaging soggy on that.
I mean, most stuff that's in the shed isn't, you know.
Most stuff's okay.
It's okay.
But like, it made the packaging soggy, and I had to chuck it. And the thing is, I then had a closer look at it, and I realised that the dirt on it that put me off testing it was actually painted on, and it was designed to look like weathered, like battle worn. And so I was really gutted, because it's actually, now I look at it, it's actually a new tank.
Stephen Bennett says that tank is awesome.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, you got to get around. Do you need to test it, really?
I kind of, well, now I do. Now I do, because, I mean, if I'd known that it wasn't, I don't think I need to test it. I think it's new. It's just a shame that we had to chuck the packaging. Soggy packing is the worst, Ryan, you're right. Louise says that tank is insane, who buys that? Well, the cool thing about it is it's completely remote operated, so both of the tracks you control independently, and the turret moves, and it does shoot out little weapons and whatnot. So it's a pretty cool tank.
Chrissy says her partner has a tank like that. He's got he's RC mad, so he's got all sorts of cool stuff in the garage. Really cool.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, so it is a really cool item. Wow, you could have a great bash with that thing in the woods, says George.
And Ryan's in there with the R8. Nothing like the R8.
Oh yeah, the R8. The R8's listed with offers now.
It is.
Kicking Death's ass, Becca Bamba says, just had to stop my Glee marathon to watch this. Make it good, Zara and Rebecca. I will try our best. Haha, Becca, just stopped my Queer Eye marathon, says Louise. And UK Bay says hi as well. Hi, UK Bay. Dr. Doodle Do has joined us as well. Question from Louise: if an item is sent GSP, how does the customer get the tracking number if they've paid for tracking from eBay? Well, if you've that's kind of a good question. I believe if it should just be on the listing. I mean, because your tracking is only going to give you
up to a certain point,
up to the shipping center, isn't it? So when you do that, it will just say like handed over to, once it gets to like the shipping center, then it will say like handed over to eBay or whatever, and then they carry it on, so they should be able to check at their end.
And also, you do actually get updates as to where it is, so you'll receive an update when it reaches like the GSP center, and then you'll get an update to say that it's actually been delivered as well. So, I believe exactly,
I think so anyway. Right, though I tried scrubbing a Wally figure clean, says Karen. Okay, what happened there? I'm on a mega bus from Glasgow to London, says Daniel. Thanks for going live. You're saving me some from my boredom. Wow, a bus from Glasgow to London. That's going to take a few hours. Yeah. Wow, that's a long journey, man.
UK Bay has a question.
We are resellers and we'll be moving home soon. Any tips?
I would say if you're taking your stock with you, make sure you organise it.
Or sell as much as you can
beforehand, because it is a pain to move it. We moved a lot of stock when we
didn't have a great deal. I
say a lot, but we did one trip with just stock, didn't we? And bear in mind we did like a massive. Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just have to ignore it. So we did quite a massive move, wasn't it? It's 240 odd miles. So we had to move the stock and then move our household things that we were taking with us as well. So just make sure you organise your stock. I would say number one, if you're taking any. Try and sell as much as you can.
Exactly.
Beforehand.
It's not going to be,
unless you have to move, the better.
That Ryan says it's not 5 a.m, so I'm not even trying. When I was a kid, my neighbour spent months building an RC tank. First test run, he let me drive it, empty car park, and I drove it straight over a pile of glass and destroyed it. Oh gosh. Okay. Phoebe's joined us as well. Hi there.
Hi, Phoebe.
And Jonas picked up another mega knitting machine haul from auction. Cost 230 and 60 for repairs. Should sell at 14 to 1600. Wow. Yeah, hauls of any kind, especially those are doing really well. Well done on that, Joan, with the knitting machines. Deal City says, want to say thanks for mentioning the importance of the shipping program. Really helped my sales. Brilliant to hear. Right. Okay.
Right, should we get on and show some...
we'll get on and show some sales, because that's what we're going to talk about. Right, let's just go over to screen share. Yeah. So the first item we're going to share is something that I'm really surprised that it sold.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah. This was a jumble sale.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think this is a jumble sale. So we probably paid 25p or
50p maybe.
Because most of the coats at our jumble sale, when we do go to one, the coats are normally about 50p.
Now, we've had this listed for quite a long time.
Last time we went to the jumble sale was last year.
Yeah, to be honest with you...
not last year, the year before, wasn't it?
No, it's got to be last year. It wasn't the year before. It was last year.
Well, in 2018.
Yeah.
We didn't really go to jumble sales last year.
We did.
We didn't.
In 2017.
Our jumble sales happen like in October, November.
Do they?
Yeah.
Then
it would have been the year before.
Oh wow!
Honestly,
that's like really.
We didn't even go to one last year.
Wow! And then we must have gone to one.
We didn't.
We must have gone to one.
Think we did.
Like one at least.
Not at the top of my one. We may have gone, but we didn't get that from it.
Okay, well,
this we've had for
ages.
We've
had it for a while anyway. Yeah. We've had it for possibly over a year then. Okay, and. We really, I don't know why this is one of those items that I probably looked at 1,000 times that I really should just get rid of that listing and bin it or take it to charity. Who's going to buy it? It's really lame. It's a Chicago hit 'em hard red bomber style baseball jacket made in the UK, men's large. I think I bought it because it was made in the UK and it looked kind of like...
It looked pretty cool.
And it was, well, the material was good.
Yeah.
It's because it said 70% wool. That would have been why.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bought it otherwise, I think. I think because it said it was made of wool, I was like, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, I was so surprised. You can see the photos show a lot of creasing on it. Not the best, but it was a 50p, 25p, 50p item.
Yeah.
And we sold that for a tenner.
The thing is, we priced this probably a lot higher.
Yeah.
We've dropped
the price. Yeah.
But that ended up at £12 with free shipping. So yeah.
That was like a tenner with free shipping though. Yeah. So it's not really great. I mean, after everything, we made maybe 6-7 quid on it, something like that.
Just trying to
but
move
from 50p, it's not bad, but it's not a lot. So I was glad to finally get rid of that. Hugh Calvin Morgan says, can you see yourself getting into RC solid rocket? Someone YouTube videos can reach up to 3,000 feet.
Oh wow.
No, that's not that kind of thing. That sounds hardcore. That's like, that's not something I've gotten into. But I was glad to get rid of it.
And we're not having a domestic. This is how we talk to each
other.
Yeah,
it's just annoying.
No, you're annoying.
No.
We've already spent about half an hour not talking to each other today, so...
Whatever, we haven't. That's
we have.
Not true.
We have.
When?
You just don't know about
it. Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah. Ignoring me. It shows how little I pay attention.
Yeah, exactly. Right, next sale. Okay, so this is a scarf. It's 100% silk. This came in the house clearance. I actually took an offer on this. This was £10 plus shipping.
It's a quintessential brown paisley rectangle scarf.
This actually sold over the weekend. It's really nice. It had a few little issues, like a few loose threads and
did you put those in photos?
Yeah.
Is that one there?
Yeah. So a few little paws.
Is that a pull?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So accepted £10 and it's gone off to France. So happy with that.
Not bad, tenner. And that came from the bag, I'm guessing?
Yeah, bag.
Yeah, Beck picked up a bag of...
no, this was house clearance.
Was that house clearance?
Yeah, this was the second lot that we got.
Oh, okay. Have you sold any of the bag stuff as well? Quite a bit.
Yes, I've sold... I'm well into profit in that.
Cool. All right. Okay.
Oh, we know you're only joking. It's fine.
£6 to £7. It's a KFC. Don't knock it, lol. Says Ryan. Yeah, it's true. It is a big daddy meal, definitely.
And you even know the meals.
Well, someone's got it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I've got to know.
I guess so.
Just put my sticky stock on auction, says Joan. That's something we want to do more of as well. I think I definitely want to put more stuff on auction. But yeah, so that's so cool. Peter Cummins says, yeah, Quintessential was the brand.
Yeah, it was the brand. Yeah.
Dry
that
clean
would be
only
good,
snobs. It's fancy stuff, you know. It's fancy stuff. So yeah. All right, we'll move on to the next item. This is the only RC in this.
I like the way how you have to stress.
Well, because I'm almost at the point now where I'm ashamed to show any RC just because it's just all I ever seem to sell. Like,
it's what's selling.
So
what can you do?
I picked this out just because it's a particularly nice sale, right? As you can see, we've actually got 15 available. We've only sold 2 of them.
Yes.
And all this is a steel main gear. So that's all it is, guys.
The thing is, we could actually maybe drop the price.
We could drop the price. Yeah, we could. Probably should.
Probably a little bit high.
But we sold them at 20 quid. Both have sold at £20. Yeah. So I'm kind of reluctant to. So, you know, it sold this little steel gear thing. I don't know. Did I actually sell it for 20? I might have accepted less. I don't know. Let me have a look.
Oh, Peter Ray's in the chat.
Yeah, I did sell it for 20. 12th of March. Yeah, 20. Yeah. It did sell for 20. So yeah, we sold that for 20. So little steel gear to keep your car running. So a big daddy. We are the daddies. Okay. Been a week since Crampgate, says Peter. Yeah, I'm not gonna cramp today.
No, we only went out for 4 miles this morning.
Still tired.
We've got to cover 19 miles today, so we've got 1 4 mile, a 5 mile, and a 10 mile.
Not today. This week.
Yeah.
You said today.
Did I say today? Yeah. No, I said we went out today.
I know we went out today, but then you said we got to cover 19 miles today. Didn't you? I think you did.
Okay.
I don't know.
If
maybe,
I said it, then I meant 19
we'll go back
miles
and check.
this week.
I remember
clearly
that. I remember that time when you were telling me
someone has issues with me today.
No. I remember the time when you told me that brooch was from, was it West Germany? Oh, it's West Germany. No, it's West Germany. Definitely West Germany. I'm like, no, it was Denmark. It was Denmark. You're like, no, you like swore it was West Germany.
No, I said I think it is.
No, you didn't say
I said I think it is.
You like,
okay, I'm not getting into this, right?
And where was it from? Where was it from?
I don't know.
I just told you. It said Denmark. Where was it from?
Okay, yeah, it's from Denmark. Anyway.
So that means I was right.
Yeah, okay, you were right because you're quite clearly always right. Anyway, I'm going to move on. Okay, so this is a bangle. I actually picked this up recently from a charity shop. I went into a charity shop and picked up 2 bangles, and this is the first one that sold. So I picked this up 2 weeks ago.
How much did you pay for it? Was it 50 pence?
Yeah, it was 50p.
And it's just, what's cool about this, I don't want to cut you off, but what's cool is just a yellow plastic bangle. That's the title, but that's all it is. There's no brand, right? There's no brand or anything on it.
There's no brand.
Okay.
No brand. So although it's not high value when it comes to selling items, I love listing this stuff. This is the stuff I enjoy listing.
I think I think you should be really proud to show that, because it just shows guys that it doesn't have to be designer costume jewelry. It doesn't have to this doesn't even have any brand on it. You just picked it up because you liked the.
I did, and there was only 2 out of that charity shop that I actually picked up.
Here's some photos of it so you can see. I mean, it's not even in perfect condition, is it?
No, it's got scratches on the, because it's actually got like a clear plastic. So like the yellow plastic is behind it, and then it's a clear plastic, and then it's got like these little kind of button kind of shell detail type things.
And some of that's chipped away.
Yeah, and some of it has.
So it's not even. It's not even.
Actually, that was a better view because you could actually see the clear plastic on that one.
Yeah, on this one.
No, back. That one. See, so you get the yellow inside of the rim, and then it's like a clear on the outside. Okay. And I just picked it up purely because I really just liked it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked that. It had a few condition issues. That's why I listed it for £5, and I put shipping on it as well. So
50 pence to £5 plus £2.99 shipping on an item that literally, and it sold like within a week or 2. And that was something that just you went on by looking cool, and that was it. You liked,
completely. I just like the look of it.
Yeah. So resin Bex, says Karen. Resin,
exactly.
So, yeah. It can be the style that people buy it for, says Karen. Totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, you sure it's a bangle, guys? Looks like a ring to me, lol. It's all about titles, ain't it? Yeah, moving on. This was like a really good sale. This is like a Nintendo Game Boy Advance shaped bath and shower foam, and it had like one of those little games where you squeeze the buttons. Like what? You just...
That is fine.
Well, what?
I'm just being silly.
Yeah, you press the buttons and these little things move around the liquid inside. You know, one of those games. I can't remember how to describe them, but that's what it was. It was made in the UK and it was from 2002 and it's shaped like a Game Boy Advance. And I had this up. I bought this for like 50p or a quid at the car boot ages ago. I can't remember. And it's been listed for a while, and I did have it listed at a very high price, $24.78. Jury's in the chat. Good morning from Canada. Hi, Jury. Thanks for popping in. And what's cool about this item, Jury might be interested in this item because it's gaming related. But yeah, bath and shower foam. Now, I had it up for £24, which is quite high. But I thought you don't see these particularly often, and I thought it was quite a cool product. Then we got a message an offer from a guy in Australia, and he offered just £10, but he was like, shipping's killing me, and it's because my shipping to Australia for this is like 18 quid.
Yeah.
It turns out it actually cost about 12 in the end to ship it, but like he offered me a tenner though, and I paid like 50p, and it's just like a Game Boy shaped shampoo bottle in essence. That's what it is, isn't it? Pretty much. It's just a Game Boy shaped shampoo bottle, and he paid £10 plus £12 plus £18 shipping, so he paid 28 quid in total, which is quite significant. I think it was quite a nice little it's just a nice little sale, and it's not an RC part, so I was really happy to share it. Okay, moving on. Go on, hun. This is
so this item is a Top by People Tree. It's, I think Emma Watson is linked to this brand.
Yeah, she is, because you told me that you filed it.
Oh, it was so frustrating. I was actually looking to ship this last night and I couldn't find it, and I was like, it should be in the box for P, because that's where it should be, because it begins with P, People Tree, should be there. No, where did I decide to put it? I put it because on the tag it's got Emma Watson's name on. I put it under E.
And why would you put it under E then? Why wouldn't you put it under W as well?
I don't know.
If it says Emma Watson on it somewhere. Where does it say Emma Watson?
On the actual
on the tag
label, yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, soft Emma in collaboration with Emma. Yeah, but even if you put it under Emma Watson, you'd put it under the W.
I know, right?
The W.
Exactly. Who can say how my brain works when it comes to filing stuff? I really hate it. I like my new system that I'm trying to go over to, because I'm not having these issues where I'm putting things in wrong places. Yeah. But I'm in the process of not all of it is in that filing system at the moment, so it's just frustrating. Anyway, so I was really happy with this sale. This has been hanging around for a while.
100% cotton.
Yeah.
Made in Bangladesh.
So it's not like a fast seller, but it was such
it's quite
a lovely
plain,
little...
but it's a nice design.
I don't know. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Well,
no, the colour's plain. The colour's plain, but the design is nice. It's got like a little bow there, little stitching, and little bits there. Little, actually, whatever those called, pleat. Is that a pleat? I don't know.
I wouldn't call it a pleat.
What did you call it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it a pleat. I didn't even describe it.
Nice. Okay. But yeah.
Oh, there we go. Look, I put it as a ruffle waistline.
Oh, ruffle waistline. there you go.
Yeah, I must have researched it. I thought, it's a ruffle waistline. Anyway.
Of course.
Anyway, it sold for £17 and it was free shipping on that. So so it's really, really happy with that.
Yeah, that's really good. I think that was a good pickup, definitely.
I bought this from a charity shop, and I don't think I paid. It was either £2 or £3 I paid. So
that's really good.
No more than that.
I think that's really good. Yeah, Janet's joined us as well in the chat. And Car Boot Mania says, I remember those water-based games, very 90s, early 2000s, I think. Yep.
Yeah, I would say probably 90s.
Yeah, well, it was 2002, it said on it, so yeah, definitely. It was, but they were popular, those kinds of games.
No, but they were really popular at that point, weren't they?
All right, moving on. Now, this is something I'm happy to have finally sold. I've got a bunch of die-cast cars. This is like a little Citroen Visa Chrono. rally model. Small rally car, you can see nice and detailed. Now IXO isn't a brand that tends to be like as popular, I'm guessing, because it's taken a long while for these to have sold, whereas some of my other models have sold a lot quicker. So you know, I don't know, maybe it's just the I don't know, it could be the listing, I don't know what it is, but these things have sat around for a lot longer than I thought they would, because they're quite cool. I mean, it's a nice little display box, acrylic box. The car itself is nicely detailed. I mean, you see it's got those little headlights with the covers, the branding, Monte Carlo Rally there, Total. You know, it just looks pretty cool, and it's a little Citroen. Maybe people just don't like Citroens. I mean, I'm not a fan of Citroens, but you know, it's not, I just don't like them really. Citroen, you know. Yeah, I just don't like it. I don't like Citroens.
Is it just the name or the?
I think it's because I just don't like French cars. Like, I don't like Citroens, I don't like Peugeots. What else? Anything else they make I won't like unless it's good, but I don't think they make any good cars.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I just don't. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. But yeah, finally sold one for $11.99 with free shipping. We've still got 11 left, which is they're kind of slow. I don't know what to do. I'm like, do I sell it for a lot less? And then I'm like, is it worth selling for a lot less?
I mean, we have been talking about trying to
move stock,
our stock, like the stock that's a bit slow.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, we've now had like our haul for quite a while, and we've seen now the stuff that sells, and then there's the stuff that gets left behind. I think this stuff's going to be slow.
You're going to start trying to shift some of the stuff that's been sitting around for a bit.
I think is, but how much lower do you go? Because I think $11.99 is fair for this. I mean, maybe $10.99. I don't know, but it sold, so I'm happy. I'm hoping that'll. That's the first one of these that sold, so I'm hoping that's going to bring the listing in.
Yes.
Louise isn't a fan of Citroen either. Let's move on. And Dave Rowland's joined us as well. Okay. So, hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
And Johnny D as well.
Oh, yep.
Okay. I don't hate the French George. That's not true. It's just those cars. I'm not a fan of Citroen. Okay.
Right.
Next item.
This is another not very high sale kind of item, but again, it's something that just kind of ticks away every so often. Now, most of the stamps, I think I've bundled. There's only a few that are still, what do you call it? Singles, being sold singly, as singles.
Yeah.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I accept. Well, yeah, I put this up for £4, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, £4, and then plus shipping. And I'm getting to the last of this stuff. I haven't got much of this stuff left.
Yeah, we bought a crate of these stamps, didn't we?
Yeah.
And again, I think it's when you buy something in bulk. I suppose this is an interesting a topic in its own. Like, you have to learn to draw a line when to get rid. And I think sometimes Beck and I struggle to do that. I think we buy in bulk, and then we'll try to rinse out the profit from everything.
I think me and you both differ on this.
No,
we kind of spoke about it a little bit this morning.
We might differ, but we do the same thing, which is we tend to keep it till the last dregs, don't we?
But I think that's because, like, you know, you just end up saying, yeah, I'll do what you want to do. Because I'm the one saying, you know, say it out, wait for, like, maximum profit kind of thing. But you know, sometimes you.
Whereas I get itchy feet and I want to kind of just get rid.
Yeah.
But
I think you do it too soon, though. That's what I would say.
Maybe.
In that.
Yeah.
Because I do. I think sometimes, like, you have it sat there for like 2 months and you're like, I want it out of the house.
Yeah, I just want it gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like these stamps, like these stamps. Come on, we bought
them like a year ago.
Yeah. So this.
Or was it over a year?
Yeah. I don't know, over a year.
Yeah.
Or maybe a year.
It was pretty early on in the boot sale season. It's coming up to a year then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so some I've made bundles out of. Some are sold as bundles. At the moment, I'm selling a lot of singles. So I am thinking about rethinking the bundles that I've actually created and redoing it again. So we'll see. We'll see what we do with it.
Karen's made a good point and says, I think it depends on what kind of item it is, if it's quick flip or not. I think that's true.
Yeah,
that's true, because some items, like, I notice, like, I'll change the price just to get rid, and it doesn't help. It doesn't add any more interest because it's just a slow item. It's an item that requires the right person, and then I'll often go back and put the price back up because I'm like, what's the point of me cutting the price? It's not going to help it sell quicker. The item has got to be a fast moving item that you're overpriced on for it to be worthwhile reducing the price. Sometimes if you reduce the price, all you're doing is just reducing the price, and it's not going to help it sell any quicker. That's a good point. And Darren has said, I hate looking at the same item too long. I give it a few months, then auction them off. Yeah, that's the other option. Auction things off, definitely. That is something to do.
And Karen says she slowly reduces the bundle to get rid. Yeah. See, we need to look at it. Really.
So some of the stuff as well. Like this is the last of the Airfix model kits. We had 8 of them. They've all sold. Really nothing to see. It's just an easy sale. People buy these for their kind of model things at home. They make these little things, and and
you're explaining this really well. They make these little things.
People make like their little scenes of stuff, and then like they put these in them, and they bought them. So £15 with free shipping. Happy to see that go, and that's sold. So I was pretty pleased with that. So on to the final item, guys.
So final item, a bit of clothing. Now this, I think, because this is quite an old listing, because you can see that
auction.
We've actually got a sheet behind.
This came from
really
that old auction where we got like a bunch of there's smelly clothes and as part of that. That no one wanted to touch.
This, I don't think
16 pence an item or something it worked out.
I can't remember. I think we said it a lot in the video at the time.
Shot.
Yes.
NYC. There you go. That's the brand. Shot.
And so that.
What is it? Are they just like some kind of just blue men's cargo trousers? That's
I think they're normally like work kind of trousers. Ish. I think. I got my full asking price, which was £24, with free shipping on it.
£24. Nice sell. That was a nice sell.
A lot of my stuff with the clothing, if I've got free shipping on it, I've taken offers off, because I was getting a lot of low offers and it was frustrating me. So I was like, no, I'm just going to take offers off. I've set my price, and then I can look at it and reduce it if I feel like I wanted to reduce it anymore. But so that's that really.
Well, I mean, those were the 10 items that we wanted to share with you guys. We've actually got 60 people in here, so thank you for popping
thank you for joining
us. We'll go in and have a few read a few comments out. So if you guys have got any questions or anything, you can go ahead and ask those as well. But just reading a few people's methods out, and a lot of different views. Johnny D says there's plenty more ways to improve listings before reducing prices. That's true.
And I think this is what we're missing within our business, shall we say, because we tend to list the item and then kind of don't do anything with it once it's listed. So we don't tend to go back and then readjust the keywords or change the photos or anything like that.
Actually saying that, you're right, that's very true. I mean, and
I think that's something we need to address.
I've got 80 something of these planes, and I've had them listed for ages and they've been slowly selling, but they're slow, right? Now, the daft thing about it is my photos of these were all in the box, and it's only within the last couple of weeks that I actually took it out of the box and photographed it and have improved the photos. So I'm hoping that will help, but that's the kind of thing that we don't do enough of, and we're trying to do more.
And this is what we're trying to do with like sitting down and having the meetings. It's something we discussed this morning, is that we need to go through a lot of our old listings and actually
make them better.
And maybe sometimes if we've had it for quite a while, because some of the clothing items we have had for quite a while, so maybe consider reducing the price a bit more, changing the photos, because some of the old clothing listings, I do think some of them do actually need their pictures retaken.
Well, you improve over time, don't you, as well? Like you get better at things, or you might figure out new.
We've got a better background now.
Yeah, we do.
So it's worth kind of going over and having a look and seeing if we can shift some of the...
Doing It Yourself Lifestyle and Dave Rowland both commenting on pants.
Did you say pants?
Well, isn't that what it says on the title? The title says pants. Well, they're an American brand, so I'm guessing they call them pants. I don't know. But
I think it's because when I was doing the research with it, like the cargo pants, trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Karen says, "Isn't it funny you purchased haul with RC stuff as an extra, and it's that has really taken off." That's always the way.
When we actually originally went in to actually buy this stock, the RC stock was not necessarily the thing that we thought we were going to make the money out of. And it turns out that has
we didn't realise there was more,
like, far greater than...
Yeah, it was almost as if it was thrown in as a sweetener to...
Yeah, because I mean, obviously she showed us what she had on shop floor, and then when we were interested in what she had on shop floor, she was like,
I've got 4 pallets of this
downstairs, and we were like,
or
really?
6 pallets or whatever.
We want to take a look at that as well.
Yeah.
So it was something that was kind of chucked in right towards the end. And it's been
crazy, and it's changed the direction of what we do in a lot of ways. I mean, since then, like you guys know, we've gotten a second haul of RC, which is also doing really well for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's we've got some bits that are selling like hotcakes, and it's brilliant.
It is.
Right then. George says it tends to give stock 12 months before getting rid. Yeah, having a time frame isn't a bad thing. I mean, notice the tank on display looks like it's snowed in.
Oh, you showed that one earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, we showed it earlier. This is actually something that I just got out of the shed. We are going to list it. It's not listed yet. It should be around the 80 to 100-ish mark, I think, because it is pretty much new. It's just the packaging got ruined because it was in the shed. And Johnny says, we've had items sit for up to 6 months and suddenly start selling and sell out in a month or so. No idea why, but it does happen. See, that's an interesting thing.
It could just be a timing.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, I often get I have to control myself. I think sometimes, like, you're right. I think I get very much like, let's just sell it all. Yeah.
You were on one of those this morning.
I was, actually. In the meeting today. I think I was very much like,
I want to sell it all.
Why don't we just sell it all? I'm done with it.
What do you think we're trying to do?
Yeah, I was like, I'm done with it. I'm done with eBay. I just want to sell it all.
The funny thing is like we were talking this morning, and I was like, oh, are we done with eBay? And he was like, yeah, we're done with eBay.
I'm done.
And I was like, I'm talking about in the meeting. There's no more you want to put in work-wise this week.
But yeah,
just had enough.
Sometimes I just get fed up of it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I think it's more just seeing all this stuff every day.
Yeah. It gets tiring, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it's not just that, but like I think it's just like it's more about the space that you give up for it. I don't think we'd feel like this if we had like a separate storage space. But we don't want to do that either because I don't
want to go down that route.
No. But yeah, doing a car boot possibly this weekend for old stock that we have trouble shifting. See, Jamie, that's a good idea. That's something that we've talked about, but we've never done. Ryan says holding items is fine as long as you have the space for it and don't need the money instantly. Listing 10,000 items tomorrow, it could take years to sell them, or some things a quick sum are just slow. Yeah, exactly. Becca's wearing tank as a hat.
And just have a look.
Oh yeah. Like a fascinator. Question: are you planning on expanding what platforms you currently sell on, or is eBay the only real way of selling this niche RC stock? I could sell it in Facebook groups. There are Facebook groups that do really well. I'm part of them. I've joined them. And there are people that sell a lot of stuff on there. I'm actually part of like a Thunder Tiger group, and there are plenty of RC groups. So Facebook is great for it. Amazon isn't great. The ranks are not there. So I don't think people tend to think of Amazon when they're looking for certain things like that. But there we go. Do you know when you first listed an item? I've thought about adding in the SKU, says Peter Comes. You know what? That's something that Nicole State mentioned, right? Like where or when like she purchased it and puts it in the SKU.
I can't remember.
I think so. That's actually a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Yeah. The meetings, was it full attendance? Asked Dave. Yes. And Peter Ray says, glad the Warhammer did well, Darren. Yes, Darren had this amazing Warhammer sale, like some 350 odd pound sale, which was amazing. Yeah. Sold another lot for 180 last night too. Been surprised at how well the auctions have been. Well done, Daz. That is some pretty amazing selling there. Right. Are they anti-cramp pants? Very funny. Ray says, I think today is the last day of the McDonald's Grand Mac. Well,
that just says it all, really, doesn't
it? Please remind me what camera you are streaming this with. It's a Logitech C920. Logitech C920. No, you may not see the meeting notes, Dave.
No.
It's very personal. So, Daisy says, lol, been there, done that with eBay. Louis says it's hard to mentally have it around you. I find it hard. Yeah, definitely. Bobby says, I remember it hard living with our stock. Feel your pain. Building the cabin was the best move we've made. Yeah, I think that's the thing. External storage would make things significantly easier.
I don't think we're ready to go down that route yet, though, of the storage out of the house yet. No, because we keep talking about it.
I think we're paying enough in rent for us to then be like, on top of that to pay like a storage fee. Kind of makes it like if our rent was less, then maybe, but you know. Yeah,
and that's why we keep putting it off, really. But yeah.
Ryan says, Tatpella says, question, do you have a back garden? Is there a possibility of putting up a large shed? There is a shed out there. But we worry about things like leaking, and so we don't tend to put stuff out there that's good, exception being the tank.
Or we put stuff out that can be kind of protected, so it'll be in like plastic boxes and things like that. So we do try and only put stuff out there that's gonna be okay.
Okay, question, PayPal loan, how's it going, and would you keep using them going forward, or does it annoy you paying a bit from each sale into the loan? We don't think about it.
We don't think about it.
But we must feel it, because we're paying back 30%, so just to pay it back quickly. So we pay the highest, we pay the highest rate. We think they're amazing though. It's a game changer. If you can get a working capital loan, then great. Ideally, we don't want to have to take another one out, but that's not because it's not a great service. It's just we want to feel that we're actually, having the cash ourselves rather than having to borrow it, because obviously having to borrow it is a sign of like a weakness in the business, isn't it? Because then we're having to borrow to keep things like stocked. So now we've gotten so much stock out of it, we're hoping once it's paid, that's gonna be the end of it for us. Okay. Sib says, with the amount of RC stock I believe you have a great opportunity to open a Shopify store to get rid, but this may also give you an option to attract suppliers who may get in touch with you. That's really not a bad idea.
Okay, that might be something that we have a look at.
Because I'm getting into parting things out. I'm actually getting to the point where even the built cars I've been talking to you, haven't I, about parting them out. That's really a good point, Sib. I'm gonna think and look into that, because that would be good to have more.
Yeah, no, we're definitely
just to have more options, isn't it? Really, I suppose.
That sounds really interesting.
Yeah. The same webcam I use, says Peter Ray. Ryan asks, Bex, did you get a pay rise to take on head of the table at the meetings?
No pay rise. I'm just bossy enough to just take control of the meeting.
It was quite a good meeting today, because we've got stuff, a lot of planned. We've planned our week basically.
We have.
I love that.
We have, and as long as we stick to it,
even if you just use it to hash out like a weekly to-do list together.
Yeah, I mean,
with two people, it's more important.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise, the left leg doesn't know what the right leg's doing, kind of thing. Like, or if there's two of you there, you've got to maximize the two of you being there. And I think we sometimes in the past have struggled to make use of both of us being there.
Yeah. And I think this is actually working out better because we're actually noticing things that we can actually improve on. And also realising, you know, that we need to have a bit more work completed throughout the week.
Exactly. Ray says, thanks, I have one of those, so it must be your lighting that makes it so good. Yes.
I think we've opened
there's
up
two
some
things
today,
lighting always makes the biggest difference with any kind of camera. Also how you stream will make a difference. We're streaming using OBS, which is open broadcast software, which allows us to control the bit rate at which stuff is encoded and sent out at. If you use Google Hangouts, it tends to compress the image more, so the final streamed image won't be maybe as sharp. Just something to bear in mind if you're streaming or making videos. Bobby's looking to get a second one built next year. Wowza. Well worth doing if you can, I suppose, if you've got the space. Soon as you pay, another huge haul will come along, says Ron. Well, that's exactly what happened with the last one we paid off. We paid it off, and then another huge haul came along.
It did.
And we bought,
we knew we were going to take out another PayPal working capital.
But we thought it would be when we see something. We didn't.
Yeah, and then you applied for it.
Yeah.
And then we got it, and then a day or so later,
we found the haul. Yeah.
And we were like, "Well, that was good timing."
Yeah.
So that was pretty good.
Why tease us, guys? Let us in on the meeting. Lol. Hater tease.
No, it's not happening. No, because we do get quite serious about it, don't we? Because it's our business,
Yeah.
So we get really serious.
And just generally, it's not just the business, is it? It's like everything.
Like everything.
It's like how we do family time and everything. So
it is. Yeah, it is pretty much everything we talk
about. Joking aside, we are also going to do the meetings thing. It's a great idea for couples reselling. I really think it can help because it just, when you've got more than one of you, and when you're working as a couple or more, you've got to have some kind of a point where you all make sure that you're working towards the same goals, right?
And we should have actually addressed this a lot sooner. Because our business has come along. Well, because
you can
far.
You can do fine without it, and you can just kind of just muddle your way through, and you'll be fine. But if you want to be more efficient with your time, then if there's two of you, then definitely like believe it or not, guys, this time slot is like planned.
Yeah, we've actually planned this.
Yeah, we've planned to have.
We have to get off here soon though, because we're running into like listing time. So this is actually planned.
Exactly. Yeah. Alrighty then. Wow, comments coming in. Oh gosh. Okay. Good luck at wedding sib cases, Ryan. Oh, okay. Tap Peddler says building the garage in my garden was the best thing I did for my eBay selling business. See, it seems to come up a lot that having the stock externally,
to be quite honest, if we owned our own place and we had the space outside to put up like outside shed with building with like storage facility, we probably would go down that route, but we are renting, and so we do have to be considerate about
what we do. Exactly.
That would be an option for us eventually, but not right now.
Z would let us in, but Bex is very reluctant.
I am very reluctant.
And I'm not sure I'd be that keen on it either. It's like, it's our thing. Yeah, I like it. Resale Mum says, I have several meetings a week in our family. Okay. Peter, I think more so the prices of separate metal pieces go for. Sold one battleship for 50 quid, for example. Also, a lot were unmade, unfinished. Oh, wow. That's the Warhammer stuff, isn't it? Okay. I think that pretty much covers it. We've shared ourselves, had a little chat with you guys, which has been a lot of fun.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Karen said she's done her listing and now it's Fallout time.
Oh.
You can't tell me
Can't believe
that.
you've gotten Karen into it as well. Are you gonna get on tonight?
Hopefully tonight, but I've got to get a lot of work
I think
done.
I should do some gaming.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard, but I've got a separate YouTube channel, and
I've not heard about it.
You've not heard about it?
How can I not know
well,
this?
What you can do is I'm gonna say check out. Oh no, I can't even do it because then you're gonna find this channel then, aren't you? Oh man,
you can't even do it. But you have got a link to it on your banner.
I'm gonna link stuff everywhere now.
Yeah,
but
got a link to
check it out, and I might do some game streaming or something, or some, I don't know. I might just do some RCing, you know. Yeah, I did some RCing on Sunday. It was well wicked. I broke 3 cars now in 2 days.
Yeah, but you've got the parts to fix the ones, haven't you?
Yes, no. I bent the Kyosho back in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karen says I'm obsessed.
It is one of those games that I really do just get addicted to.
Yeah,
I really do. I think about it all of the time, and I just want to play all of the time. But yeah,
sounds really
so bad.
It's so funny when she comes to me and it's like, oh, the wasteland. Yeah, it's like she's really been there.
It's like, stay away.
Oh,
honestly, stay
the
away.
way you were like, oh, you know, the wasteland. You know, like it was like you really felt how tough it is out there in the wasteland. You know,
it
like,
is so tough
you're like,
out there,
oh,
guys.
jeez, you know, look, you won't believe what I've seen in the wasteland.
It's awful.
Yeah,
it's so awful.
Just the wasteland. Dave says, I get a lot of comments about my other channel. Thanks, guys. Right, have you got a bashing channel, Z? Gosh.
Okay, Ryan's asking a question. How many listings have you done today, guys? Absolutely none, but we're due to do them after this. So it will hopefully, we're going to end up hoping to do about 40 today. So
yes, we've actually upped our target. This is something we can share. We'll share this from the meeting.
This is a little
Last week we aimed to do 40 odd listings, but we found 50,
and we
did about 60 something.
Yeah.
And we found that we had planned our week well, but it gave us too much free time.
Yeah, towards the end of the week, it was like a holiday. We didn't have much to do.
Yeah, and it's just not. It felt wrong that
it did.
Yeah, because we've got a lot. We've got a lot to work on. Like this year, we really want to become debt free this year.
Yeah.
And we're not going to do that by working kind of like lightly. So this week we're going to go for at least 80. Yeah.
We've upped it to 80 listings this week.
Yeah.
And then I am going to start moving the stock from the second store over, aren't I?
Yeah.
So there's going to be, I've set myself a target of about 30 listings just to be moved over from the second store this week. So yeah.
Okay. Our treasure hunting Oz has just come in, but unfortunately we're going now.
We are.
But thank you everybody.
We got to go to list some stuff.
My channel used to be Dingo Ate Yo Baby, but now it's called Only Cool Stuff. It's Only Cool Stuff now. And the reason is because I will put Only Cool Stuff on it. It's called Only Cool Stuff. It's called Dingo Ate Yo Baby before.
Okay, quick question from Adam, which was, is your other channel based around napping?
Napping? No, I should put that in. I can be like Alan Sugar on the PC in the meetings if you like, guys. If you need that. Thanks, Ryan. We'll bear that in mind.
Yeah, we'll bear that in mind.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Really. Thank you for popping in and making the chat such a fun place.
Thank you. And we hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.